Arsenal, man. Been a laughingstock the entire season. Just as they started to string together some results, they've collapsed yet again, now sitting at 10th in the Premier League, playing 23 games with 31 points, currently as many points away from the top as a relegation spot. So much has gone wrong for Arteta's side, especially this season. It started off great for Arsenal, winning their first two Premier League games in the campaign. Things eventually got worse, with a 7-run Premier League spell without a win being the lowest point for Arsenal so far that season. But then, Arsenal bounced back, gaining 16 points out of a potential 18 in 6 games in the Premier League. Now though, in their past 3 games, they've struggled to win and the pressure is back on them. Why isn't this squad doing well? Let's get into it. A huge factor in any club, whatever level of football it is mentality. Players must have an elite mentality and a focused one to win matches and stay consistent. Unfortunately for Arsenal, this has been nowhere near the case, with multiple reports of players falling out with the manager, and in the end, it shows on the pitch. The players, or most of them, under Mikel Arteta, do not support the manager, which makes his first managerial job so much more difficult than it needs to be. Main problems this season have been caused by Aubameyang, who kinda dipped ever since he signed the Ting. Mentality has never been the same for him, and he hasn't looked focused at all. At the beginning of the season, Mikel Arteta's tactics relied on Aubameyang's movement to be on point and him to get on the end of chances, which he didn't do. He went on a bad run of form, and this negativity affected Arsenal, with it looking like their captain didn't even care about the club. He had no interest for them, and everyone sort of started to feel down and started doubting the manager because their captain was. Arsenal fans complained and complained about how he didn't give it his all. As of late, Aubameyang doesn't really start, with Lacazette being deemed more effective, and deservedly so, as he's been good this season. In all reality, that 7 games without a win in the Premier League is something that has passed these Arsenal players. Saka is playing well and starting to gain confidence. Same with even Pepe. Last few games, even though they haven't gotten results, Arsenal, they haven't played terrible terrorist football, unlike their 7-game streak without a win. If you look at the big picture, Arsenal got a good result against a fairly good Manchester United side and were robbed of a draw or even a win against Wolves because of horrible mistakes from VAR. In their latest game, they lost 1-0 to Villa, but were able to dictate parts of the game, but weren't able to create huge chances from it. Since their terrible 7-game streak, they've uncovered a playmaker in Emil Smith-Rowe and signed Martin Odegaard to further help their major creative issues in the beginning of the season. As of now, Arteta has to earn the respect of all of his players, which will be a tough job, but will highly benefit his team if he is able to do so. The defense is also something Arsenal have little squad depth at, and it's an area where they need serious strengthening. One of their key attackers, is Kieran Tierney, a left back, but the rest of the backline can honestly be deemed useless. Multiple Arsenal fans can confirm. Unfortunately, Tierney is injured, and Arsenal's fullback pairing at the moment sucks. Cedric and Hector Bellerin really haven't been at it, it just hasn't been great for Arsenal fans to watch at all. Thomas Partey, who is a quality player, hasn't gotten up and running in the Premier League and has been injured for amounts of the season. He's easing himself into it, but Arsenal have no other quality option in the midfield. There is a pattern though. Partey was out for a majority of the 7 games which Arsenal weren't able to find a win in. So, having Partey back, Arsenal have looked a lot better. It isn't a coincidence at all. Partey has definitely helped Arsenal. The other midfielders that Arsenal have are Xhaka, Ceballos, and Elneny, who can put in a shift, but some are aging and some simply aren't good enough, and some both, to be honest. Just isn't great for Arsenal at the moment, in midfield and in the backline. In their attack, though, Arsenal have solved some problems. Yes, Arsenal have solved their creative issues, at least for now, and have promising talents in Saka and many other youngsters from their academy, as well as the re-emergence of Lacazette, who's finally getting the respect he deserves. But in general, their squad just isn't good enough. Mikel Arteta needs funding and a good attitude from all his players if he wants to succeed. Arsenal are a work in progress. No one said it would be easy, but Arsenal's rebuilding progress is just happening now. Let's see where they can go from here. Hope for the best for them. As a rival fan, I don't hope the best for them, but as a football fan, I do. Thank you so much for watching the video. Please make sure to drop a like, subscribe if you're new, and peace out. Bye.